Hey, what's up, 180 Fit Tribe? All right, day 3. Thank you so much for joining. Let me know if you're here live with me. Put your name in the comments. Let me know if you've tuned into all 3 days or if this is your first day. I am so glad that you have joined. So we're going to dive right in because I have some good stuff for us today. And today I want us to look at the power of a positive attitude. So the power of a positive attitude cannot be underestimated. And you know, that there's an American minister and author of the book The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale, I believe is how he said. He wrote, any fact facing us is not as important as our attitude towards it, for that determines our success or failure. For the way you think about a fact may defeat you before you ever do anything about it. You are overcome by the fact because you think you are. And how true is that? After we talked about affirmations and how much those affirmations, like what we tell ourselves, the story we tell ourselves, really truly does make a difference. So if you think you're beaten, you are. But we can also stare defeat in the eye and refuse to give up because of, humble but reasonable confidence in your own powers, as he states. We can overcome any challenge and attain what we desire. Empty pockets can't even hold us back very long. But if you have empty mind filled with negative thoughts, you'll always be held back from what you desire. And when we have positive thinking, it ultimately leads to action. So with a positive attitude, we'll begin to believe that we can build a life that is fit and have abundance. We'll chart our own course and be the master of our own fate and the captain of our own soul. Thinking about what you want and deserve in life will lead you to take whatever steps necessary to make those dreams come true. Very often, it's the slow road to achieving those dreams, but one small step, remember the power of Kaizen. It's one small step toward change and then another one after that. So visualizing ourselves, into the life that we want, it might spur us on to action to actually start making steps in that direction. So, believing that we want to actually start eating right or start working out or start having more movement in our lives will actually lead us maybe to go ahead and look and see what things we can do to actually maybe redo our cabinets and make sure we have the healthy foods on, to maybe look at videos like this. So, living a fit life doesn't only refer to what, we have in the bank or what clothing size we wear. It's about an abundance and a fit life and with our family, our friends, and every part that's important to our human life. So, it's easier, let's face it's easier to be negative. So, the average person gets bed with a negative attitude. It's so much easier to whine and complain about needing more money, a better job, a bigger house. People are often lost in a negative imagery and don't even realize it's in their own power to change their circumstances. With a positive attitude, you'll have higher quality of life. Having higher attitude can really work magic in your life. And so people who have survived cancer invariably say that a positive mental outlook was vital to their success in overcoming that terrible disease. And there's studies that prove that they are the ones that actually survive. And so it's amazing to see the significant difference in just this positive outlook and the impact it really has on us reaching our goals or surviving diseases or overcoming challenges. So positive mental attitude really helps us find the humor in things that may typically even bring us down. You really see things from a fresh perspective. So you can handle tough times with more creativity and intelligence. And with this positive attitude, we'll simply feel more joy in life. We'll laugh more, feel healthier, be more courageous, have a better self-confidence, and we won't be as prone to give up before we even get started. So more often than not, things will fall into place and we'll feel an incredible sense of accomplishment. And so I want to look at the benefits of positive attitude, and I want to give you a checklist for your daily to incorporate in your daily. Like, how can we apply this? Remember, it's all about doable, sustainable, realistic, practical in your life now, and you could for the next 10 years, right? We want to do something that we could do today and start seeing the difference. So real quick, before I finish diving, if we haven't met before, I want to introduce myself. My name is Jen Plykin, holistic empowerment coach, taking you from places stuck to authentic, thriving through personal training, group fitness, nutrition coaching, life transformational empowerment, mindset, new law of attraction coaching, lots of different type of coaching, really to empower you to live a fit life, because fit in body and mind and spirit and soul and heart, we're a whole person. And I want to help you get to living your best self in this life, so we can look back and know we've had a worthy life. I know that's my goal, and be a great honor to help you along that journey. So make sure you like, subscribe, follow wherever you are. If you're on YouTube, that way you get alert anytime that I bring you relevant information, and when I go live or when the replay is up. So let's look at these 8 benefits of positive attitude. Okay. After yesterday, right, we first we defined what success was to us, right? That was the first thing that we did the first day. Then we looked at affirmations. Okay, so now that we know how to direct our thoughts more in positive direction, we're beginning to develop a mindset that welcomes success and supports our goals. Yay! This lesson today will demonstrate the value of positive mental attitude, okay? Positive mental attitude avoids many of the pitfalls that could await you on this journey. So it's easy to underestimate the power of having a positive attitude. However, that would be a mistake. A positive attitude shapes your perspective, enhances health, increases productivity, and benefits those around you. It's surprising how much change in attitude can impact the results you're producing. So your attitude is under your control, and you can use it to your advantage. So number 1, an optimistic attitude leaves a positive impression. So your attitude just doesn't make an impact in the way you view the world, also changes the way the world views you. It's easy to pick those that view the world from a positive perspective versus the ones from the negative, right? When others view you in a positive light, you'll be presented with more opportunities in life. Go through life leaving a positive impression, and you can expect to see success and more easily. So number 2, you have more control over your life. Those with a positive mental attitude are more likely to believe that they can influence and direct their lives. People with negative attitude believe they are stuck with fewer options. Both can have the exact same circumstances. One is, it's our perspective, right? One feels like they're in a prison, right? And now they can't get out. Another one takes that as their power and takes action. So happiness is correlated with the number of options you believe you have available. 3, a positive attitude strengthens your relationship. So would you rather spend time with someone who's positive or negative? It's an easy question to answer. People with an uplifting spirit about it make us feel good. Positive people are energizing. Successful relationships are easier to create and maintain if you enjoy spending time with you, Number 4, you enjoy better health when you have positive thoughts. There are countless studies that show the link between attitude and health. That's why, fit life. That's why I'm hitting this up so hard. You have to save a lot of money and make fewer trips to the doctor. It's much more challenging to be successful if your health is poor, right? Reach those goals. If you don't feel good, you're not going to want to get up and work out. Number 5, your productivity will soar. Do you have a hard time getting things done? And upgrading your attitude will help. Think about how little you might get accomplished when you're feeling down and negative. If your productivity is suffering at work or home, take a look at your attitude. And then number 6, it's easier to persist during challenging times, like with COVID, right? Things don't always go according to plan. Oh, we all figure that one out. If you expect a negative outcome, you're more likely to, go home. Or on the other hand, an enthusiastic, optimistic attitude will help you stay in the game. Many successful experts believe that persistence is the most common quality of a person with big goals can possess. Persistence is easy when you have positive expectations. Set big goals. Be positive. Persistent. Number 7, self-confidence and positive attitude go hand in hand. By ridding yourself of negative thoughts, you can create an ideal environment for your self-confidence and grow and flourish. How can you have self-confidence when you expect the worst? A negative attitude suggests a lack of confidence in your ability to handle a situation. And I love this one, peace of mind for number 8. We all have a limited ability to handle stress. When life becomes too stressful, our ability to be successful is hampered. The tranquility of a positive attitude gives us a mental space necessary to be at our best each day. So there's no downside to an uplifting attitude. A positive mental attitude has a positive influence on your outlook, health, relationships, and overall happiness. In turn, these improvements will make you, be able to live that fit life, get on top of your goals, not just in fitness and nutrition, but all areas. Work hard, stay focused, but be positive during the process, and you enjoy better results. And don't forget those affirmations. So in our next lesson tomorrow, we'll explore how we can maintain with your newfound attitude in the face of adversity. I think this is so important. Tomorrow is essential. Gratitude isn't worth much if it's fragile, right? So your task for today, should you accept to choose it, there's a three parts to it. So 1, gratitude is a way to shift your attitude in a positive direction. Make a habit of listing 5 things each day. Yes, I said, but gratitude. You might feel gratitude for a job, children, home, friends. It could be anything small. One day it was my slippers, okay? And keep it in front of you. Maybe you make a family one on the fridge, and you guys all write on it every day. I write my planner in the morning and the evening. Number 2, say thank you more often. Spend today thanking others Notice how simple acts uplift both of you. Okay, so find someone to thank you. Say thank you. Find someone to do something for that. Pay it forward. I love that. And then number 3, use this following checklist. Okay, Daylin, you'll have this if you go to the show notes. You have this whole download today. So a positive attitude doesn't happen on its own. A positive attitude is the result of your beliefs, expectations, habits, and focus. So a positive mental attitude can have a positive impact on relationships, creativity, career, and overall enjoyment. You are more capable when you feel good and have high expectations. Use this checklist, okay, to maintain a positive attitude. So, first one, take a smile wherever you go. Smile is free, good, feel good, and lift your mood. Science has shown that your psychology can be led by your emotions. Smile can enhance your mood and your outlook regarding life. 2, create a morning routine that focuses on happiness. You have a morning routine to get yourself up and out of the door time. Build a morning routine that boosts your attitude. Consider these things. Maybe take a walk, read something, enjoy breakfast, listen to inspiring music. I have a whole morning routine segment, as well as you can join me live when I do part of my morning routine, and we can do it together every day. Okay, next, ask yourself optimistic questions. Questions change your focus. Ask positive questions, and you'll receive positive answers. What is great about this situation? How can I use it to my advantage? Whom do I love? Okay, spend time with others who have positive attitude. It's challenging to maintain a better attitude than the people you spend time with. Seek out those who have positive attitude and spend as much time with those, and get rid of those toxic, negative people. Create that gratitude list, like we said above. It's easy to focus on what we don't have. Change your focus and remind yourself of all the great things you do have. Each morning, evening, raffle off a list to people, things. I try to make it a point now that every time I speak to someone, one of the first things that comes to my eyes is something awesome about them and something I'm thankful for. Okay, so it really helps to do these things. And the next one, I know I'm just going to say, think happy thoughts, Jen. Okay, getting that. But left to his own devices, your mind will run wild. It's so random that you're bound to think negative thoughts some of the time. You can control your thoughts and keep them positive. Make exciting plans. It's easier to be happy with a few exciting things planned in the future. Planning a trip to Paris would be nice, but some things work out well. Maybe it's just some movies or spa or time with a friend. Make the week more enjoyable. Have something you can look forward to. Remember happy memories. When you're feeling down, remember some of the good times you had. Spend a few minutes remembering maybe your senior prom, or the first time you bowled a 300, or that game, or that date, or so many different things. 5 minutes remembering positive experience gets your attitude back on track. What is your happiest memory from childhood? What about the last 5 years, last month? And I think this one is really key. We overcomplicate things. Enjoy the simple things. I'm working right now on becoming more simplistic in my living. I'm really, I'm getting rid of things. My goal is to get rid of 50% of my stuff and really live a simplistic life, because many of the simple things, the most meaningful one, it's not really in the stuff, playing with your child, enjoying, that walk with your spouse or friend. Enjoy the things you do every day. And then next, couple more, change your expectations. Part of unhappiness comes from unreasonable expectations. Life isn't supposed to be easy. So you'll have easy days, but you're going to have really hard days. You can decide to find happiness in even the challenging days too. What you consider to be good or bad is influenced by your expectations, okay? We have to learn to be present, and things that come in, we don't judge them as good or bad. This is just what it is. And lastly, do something nice. Anonymously, it's thrilling to do something nice for someone without their knowledge. This is the best thing ever. You feel like a superhero. Mow your neighbor's grass. Send someone flowers. Give a gift to the elderly couple down the street. Do something and keep it a secret, and pay it forward. I seek out to do something for someone every single day. I've been doing that since I was 6 years old. And it's the thing that has kept me going, and it's probably me the most happiness, more than money, more than anything, and more than my car, like anything at all. That has been key for me. So that's a daily checklist. I encourage you to try to make sure you do 1 or 2 of those a day. Like, that's a checklist I would say put in your planner, put it where you're in front of you, and look over it. Or if you're feeling like kind of down with your thoughts, if you get that stinking thinking, or you're like, man, my mind is not in a good place today, look at the list and think of which one of these can I do right now, and it's going to really help you change that. And so go and make sure you download the resource guide. Go through this, okay? Day number 3 in the books. I'm so proud of you. Meet me here again for tomorrow for day number 4 as we keep diving in. Stick with me for these 36 days. They're powerful. They're going to change your life because they have changed mine. These are the things that I have done as I was on my journey trying to figure out the 180 body mind method that I created, because we all need that 180 sometimes to go a new way, a different way, because nothing was working in this world for me. But these are the key secrets, and they're the small daily shifts, that 1%, that Kaizen, the micro habits that make a difference. And a lot of it is found within our mind. And so I can't help you on your weight loss journey unless I speak to your mind, help you get that right first, and watch everything else follow. So be brave, be kind, live authentically, and always shine. And remember, you're just one habit away. And maybe that habit is simply changing your thinking to a more positive one. What are you going to do? In the comments, let me know which one of these you're going to do right now. Let's all do one of them right now. Let's see. I'll tell you which one I'm going to do. I think, you know what? I have not made exciting plans in a while. I'm going to make some kind of exciting plans. I'm not sure what they are, but I'm going to make some exciting plans. So I have something to look forward to. I've been working a lot. Have not done that. So what is yours? List it below, and I will see you here tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching, Tribe.